Right, everyone, so I've got an opposition fan preview. I've got Jim Daly. Check out his channel, very funny. Just a little bit of respect. I've seen that video.
Thanks, mate.
Jose Mourinho, brilliant. Now, we'll talk about Palace.
Yeah.
Do you see that as 2 points dropped today?
As what now?
2 points dropped from your side?
2 points dropped. Yeah, I think so. Thanks, mate. I think it is 2 points dropped, really. I mean, you guys were so organised. Every time we were getting the ball, we just didn't look like we were going to get through because you guys had 2 banks of 4, which we knew you were going to do. We knew under Rafa you're defensive away from home. But when you get points like today, it proves the point, and it proves to Rafa that what he's doing is correct. But we still had chances. Mamasako's had a header at the back post, really should be scoring that. James McArthur's very close to sliding one in. If those go in, it's a 1-0 win and everyone comes away happy. So yeah, I think it probably is 2 points dropped. It's a home game against a team in and around us in the table, and last season we were winning those games. So I think it is 2 points dropped, but it's not for lack of performance or effort, and it's not, because we played a bad team and played a good team who were organised. But we should still probably be winning that game. For us, as I've said to you before in your podcast, is that we'll probably take it as a point gained. Yeah. But it's a story of two clubs. Yeah. No club has a finisher, and that's the reason why we're down there. Yeah, and then we are the same as well. I mean, we've got a £28 million striker who can't score goals. Obviously, he wasn't playing today. Benteke is injured. And in fact, last season when Benteke was injured around the same time last year, Roy had to put Townsend and Wilf up front. And it suddenly opened up the team, and we had this new system, and our best forward line were 2 wingers, who are double false 9 essentially. But now he doesn't quite know how to deal with Benteke not being there. And actually, maybe today is a game where having Benteke, we didn't win a header against Lascelles. Lascelles won every single header today. Fernandez was brilliant as well. Is he the other guy? Yeah. Centre back. Yeah, they were both excellent. I thought Lascelles in particular was just so good. But maybe with Benteke up there, he wins a few more headers and we create a bit more. But instead, it was going into Wilf in his feet, and you were doubling up on him. I don't know if Rafa played Diame out wide intentionally, but he was always there, and he was too strong for Wilf, even though Wilf was quite strong himself. So everything you did counteracted everything we were trying to do, and I think Roy didn't quite know what to do with it, really. And then he brought on Maya, to sarcastic applause from the home fans because they wanted him to start. And he looked inventive, he looked good. Had he started, maybe things would have been a bit different, but you're right. When Benteke signed, he was a 17-season goal striker. Last season he scored 3. He's the new Hostler. He's been a Hostler, yeah, exactly. And you're absolutely right. In this league, you can survive without a goal scorer, but you can't kick on. Yeah, we proved that. Yeah, exactly. And I think Palace and Newcastle are very similar teams, and probably have very similar squads. But if you had a goal scorer, you'd be in top 10, and I think if we had a goal scorer, we'd definitely be in top 10 as well. So, and we do have a goal scorer. If Benteke can suddenly work out how to score goals when he comes back, then we'll be fine. But it's been 18 months now. So what's your hopes for Palace then, this season? I mean, I'd love to say top 10 and pushing on. We came 11th. I mean, you beat us to top 10 last season on the last day. This is a goal difference, yeah. Which is why I think, again, Newcastle and Palace will probably finish around the same sort of position this season. I'd love to say we kick on. Before the start of the season, was it Paul Merson? Someone was saying, Palace will get into the Europa League. I mean, that would be amazing. And Burnley proved last season you can get in there with a very average squad. I think that's too far for us. Roy is a very pragmatic manager who knows what he likes, and that's why we'll be fine this season. But the problem is, I think we're all starting to get a bit frustrated because we know that we can do better. With a player like Wilf Zaha in our squad, we should probably be doing better. And Benteke and Townsend, we've got good players, but something's not clicking for us. Let's talk about Newcastle dead briefly, because that's you run a Newcastle channel. Yeah. Mike Ashley was here. That is massive news for us. We were obviously hurling abuse as we would. We've got a banner out. Yeah. From an outside, do you think it's a problem? Newcastle is a massive problem at the moment. It seems like it from the outside, yeah. And I guess really that is down to Mike Ashley. If I was a Newcastle fan, I'd want him out. Well, we do. Yeah, and I'd be doing. I mean, obviously all Newcastle fans do. We're very lucky down here that we've got owners that have got the club's best interests at heart. They're local lads and they're local. He hates us, Parish. Does he? Yeah. I don't think. Really? Oh, he said some nasty stuff about us. Has he? Oh, really? That's interesting. Because he's not normally outspoken about other clubs. Yeah, he had a little digger about us, about everyone. To think that we're lucky that we had Mike Ashley. Said it on the debate, so. I think he's probably wrong about that. Really, it's obvious that Mike Ashley is a problem, and Newcastle will thrive when he's gone, 100%. Oh, we'll have a party. Yeah, and I think most football fans up and down the country will, because Newcastle are a likeable club. I think a lot of fans would like to see them do well, and a lot of fans can understand when you've got an owner I mean, we've had bad owners in the past, but we've never had an owner that's trying to, you know, literally ruin the club from the inside out.
I thought Simon Jordan tried to do that.
He was more interested in getting his hair dyed, I think, than he was actually ruining the club. So I think there'll be a lot of fans that will be happy the day Mike Ashley goes. But I don't know why he's here today. I don't know. And
It's our question, we can't answer that.
it's a weird one, considering he hasn't been there for, what, 18 months or so?
Something like that.
And he seems to be the sort of person that revels in the attention and revels in actually kind of doing his own way and kind of ruining the club, really, because he likes the attention. So he's an unscrupulous man. He's a very dodgy man. So I genuinely hope that you get rid of him. I don't know if it's going to happen anytime soon, but I think the footballing community will be happy when that happens.
Final question then, are we staying up in Newcastle?
Yeah, you have to. Even if you just look at the other clubs in there, Cardiff are down. Let's say Huddersfield are terrible. Went there last week, they are awful. I mean, Burnley won 4-0 today. I thought they were going to struggle.
Did they?
Yeah, they were. Maybe Bournemouth 4-0. So they might be all right, but there's a lot of other clubs down there. I don't think you'll be dragged into it. Unless maybe, you know, you struggle to keep scoring goals, maybe you will. But I think you've got enough quality in there to do okay, as do we. I think we'll both end up 11th, 12th, something like that.
Interesting. Check his channel out, it's very, very funny. Absolutely quality.
Thanks
very much for coming on.
Bud. Thank you.
Bye-bye.